Hi, Faith Street friends. How are you? It's Miss Sharon here. I've got a great story to share with you. Some good news, some really good news. But first, I want to ask you, did you finish painting your rocks with Miss Cindy started last week? I'd love to see when we get back together. Does it have any words on it? Maybe you can share those too. I got one from a friend about 3 years ago. You see? I love you, God. It's great. I keep it in a special place. Is yours in a special place? I'm glad. All right. Well, Miss Cindy sure rocks, doesn't she? Yes. How about some good news? We could all use some good news. Let me see. Maybe your mom, dad told you at one time that you were going to have a brother or sister. That's good news. Maybe somebody was sick and now they're feeling better. That's good news too. Maybe mom or dad or you are going to make your favorite dinner tonight. What's your favorite dinner? No, we can talk about that later. Maybe somebody was hurt and now they feel better. They've been healed. Lots of good news, isn't there? Maybe your best friend's going to be in your class when you go back to school. That'll be good news too. I'm excited. I think it would be fun if we all shared our good news. So in the comments, go ahead and let me know some good news. All right? Sounds good. Okay. Well, we all have special talents from God. I have some and you have some, but they're different. And one of my special talents from God is not the ability to sing well. Anybody who has ever heard me sing knows that I'm just not very good at it. No. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a special hymn, all right? And I'm going to read the words and say the words to you. So you can go ahead and see if you can find some of the words that we hear all the time. Come a lot. I'll bet you can. All right. I love to tell the story of unseen things above, of Jesus and his glory, of Jesus and his love. I love to tell the story because I know it's true. It satisfies my longings as nothing else can do. I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme and glory to tell the old story of Jesus and his love. I love to tell the story. More wonderful it seems than all the golden fancies of all my golden dreams. I love to tell the story. It did so much for me, and that is just the reason I tell it now to thee. I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme and glory to tell the old story of Jesus and his love. I love to tell the story. 'Tis pleasant to repeat what seems each time I tell it more wonderfully sweet. I love to tell the story, for some have never heard the message of salvation from God's own holy word. I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme and glory to tell the old story of Jesus and his love. I love to tell the story, for those who know it best seem hungering and thirsting to hear it like the rest. And when in scenes of glory I sing the new song, 'twill be the old story that I have loved so long. I love to tell the story. 'Twill be my theme and glory to tell the old story of Jesus and his love. What a great song. Can you guess the name? I love to tell the story. That's right. When we have a story that we like to tell it over and over and over again. I like to tell people the story of when I got married. It was a fun story. I love to tell the story about my grandchildren when they were born, and about people in my family, and fun things that we've done together. I like to tell stories about trips that we've taken too. How about you? Were you able to take some vacations in the past? Yeah. Fun things. Fun memories, aren't they? Indeed. That's kind of hard to see, but did you notice my shirt? It has a little picture of a frog on it. Wonder what's so special about a frog. I don't know. Can you spell frog? Yep. F-R-O-G. F makes me think of fully. That means completely. R makes me think of rely or depend on someone. O stands for on. And G stands for God. So when I see a frog, I think fully rely on God. Here we are. Well, it's about time for our story. Why don't you go ahead, get comfy. I'm in my rocking chair. Make you dizzy? It makes me feel good, but I'll stop just in case. All right. A little background. I try to be a good person. I do. I try not to make mistakes. I try not to hurt other people. I try not to say mean things. I try to always do the right thing. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Some of those mistakes that we make are not good things, are they? We call those sins. And sins separate us from God. We needed help. We still do. God sent Jesus. He came as a baby. Remember? Christmas story? He came as a little baby, and he grew up. And as he grew, he continued to share God's love. Now, Jesus never sinned. He was tempted, just like we get tempted to do the wrong things, but he didn't. No, he was perfect. Well, not too long ago, we heard the story of when Jesus was on the cross and he died. It was a very brutal death, and he suffered. He did that for us. And then, on the third day, he rose. He rose from the dead. And a lot of people saw him. Wonderful stories we heard. Yes. And when he rose from the dead, and other people saw him, he continued to share God's love. I'm so thankful that he has. We are so blessed. And when he did that, we're no longer separated from God. That story of Jesus' Good Friday and on Easter or resurrection, those are in many different places in the Bible. They are. You look them up. We can share them another time. But that's our good news. The word gospel, that refers to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John's books in the New Testament in the Bible. We call those the Gospels because they share the good news of Jesus. So we have a couple extra minutes here, and I thought it would be fun if maybe we played one of the games that we play sometimes. So let me get my paper. It's all ready. Here we go. All right. There you are. See the word gospel at the top? And we have two words. They're both four-letter words. So let's see. Oh, I'm not going to be able to hear you guess words, letters, am I? I know. I'll use the letters in gospel. How about that? All right. So we'll start with a G. There's a G. Right here at the beginning. Next we have O. And you know what? We have two of those. All right, here we go. Then we come to S. We've got an S. Right there at the end. P. Oh, no P. Well, you know what? We're going to build a church. All right, here we go. Letter P. We don't have one of those, but we're going to put a wall for the church. E. We've got an E. There we go. And an L. Sorry, no L. And I'll put the L there. And what should we build with that? I'll tell you what. We'll build the floor. Okay? So that's what we have so far. So now, it's up to you to see if you can figure those last 3 letters. Okay? Give you a hint. Remember what gospel means? Think about it. Gospel is good news. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. And we'll be together soon. All right? In the meantime, take care of yourself. And remember to tell the story. I love to tell the story. And I hope you do too. The story of Jesus' love. All right. God bless you. Bye.